But let's talk a little bit more about your upcoming match with the Lordship for the television title at Super Brawl. You do have some unfinished business to attend to, and that's with your former tag team partner, Paul Roma. And we've watched the slow turn over the past few weeks here on the show. We've even discussed how Paul Roma was your first match back on the house show loop. But the real blow-off to the program would take place on WCW Main Event. It airs February 13th, 1994. And in our third clip of the week, we're going to take a look at the closing minutes of that match. And then you have a promo that you cut. And let's watch it together. Here, you, Paul Roma, and then another promo from you, Arn, here, February 13th, 1994.
Elbow. Anderson goes on the outside.
Yeah, he dinked him good.
So now Anderson is reeling from a great elbow from Paul Roma. Anderson gets the shoulder in. And, oh, no, he tried it again. Well, I tell you, that really hurts. That knee, that patella can really, really crush the head.
Nothing like hitting the knee with your face.
Yes. Now Anderson climbing up top. This is really uncharacteristic for Arn Anderson. And the complexion of the match certainly is going to change from here on out now, I would think.
Yeah, I think Roma's pulling ahead on points. Look at him.
Yes, sir, he's got him. He may have a superplex from the middle turnbuckle here. Anderson hooks him. Anderson hooks the rope with his right hand again. He headbutts him off.
Oh.
And a big clothesline.
I tell you, I'm seeing Arn Anderson make a couple of mistakes that I didn't think I'd see. I mean, taking a high-risk maneuver against a faster man like this. Maybe it's the emotions that, Arn Anderson may not be thinking correctly, but I think Roma's pulling ahead on points.
I would agree. Roma,
he's strong. Look at this.
He is powerful. Look at this. Is he going to do it a third time, picking up Arn Anderson?
Arn Anderson's not a small guy.
I've never seen that done to Arn Anderson. Anderson kicks away.
I tell you, one thing you can't deny, and that's the improvement in Paul Roma since being associated with the Assassin and Mr. Wonderful.
And a rake to the eyes. Anderson grinds the head of his former tag team partner in the top rope. They're going out at midsection. Anderson sending Roma, other corner. Roma saw him coming. Roma, 1, 2, he's got the legs on the ropes, and the referee saw, he thinks it's over. He thought he won.
He felt the pat on the back.
Anderson rolls him up and beats him.
Oh, wait a minute. I think a little misunderstanding here. On the part of Roma, he thought the tapping on the back was the it's over tapping.
Well, too bad. The match is now over.
It's over now.
Randy Anderson argues with Paul Roma, who has lost to Arn Anderson on the roll-up 1, 2, 3 after you thought he won. A very upset masked assassin.
Well, he should be. I mean, in terms of the assassin, Roma made a big mistake here.
A lot of frustration between you and Paul Roma the past couple of months, and that was a tremendous win. Now Arn Anderson at Super Brawl, your shot at regaining a belt that you had, the World Television title, and Lord Steven Regal.
First and foremost, apparently, judging by the reaction from these fans, Paul Roma made the wrong choice. It doesn't go like this. It goes just like that. Now then, we have established who is the better man, if you understand what I'm saying. Steve Regal, I saw, came out here and said, I'm not worried about Arn Anderson. Who are these Armstrong boys? Well, the Armstrongs are a family rich in tradition, which you will find out quickly. But as to who I am, I'm going to show you who I am at Super Brawl. My friend, the name Anderson is synonymous with one thing. When you part those ropes, you're going to get a beating for the entire time the match lasts. Me taking the belt will just be icing on the cake. You see, nothing pretty, nothing flashy about me. But I get the job done. And when I've got a platform like Super Brawl to show my wares, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So Steve Regal, gear up. I'm going to show you something, and it ain't Love American style.
All right, Arn Anderson. set for Super Brawl, and we'll see you next week on the main event.
So, Arn, you and I the last few weeks have watched, I guess, what I'll call the disintegration of you and Paul Roma as a tag team. What do you think? This is a pretty basic match where you pin him with the roll up. There's no, is it just time to put this one to bed in your mind, or would you have liked to seen a series of matches, or I don't know, something different to kind of close the loop on the story between you and I? There's no DDT, no Spinebuster, but it's just a conventional roll up storytelling. It's over and you move on to the next opponent.
Well, you're just trying to get a competitive match, you get a win, clean win without doing too much damage to either guy. You know, it's anybody can get rolled up, anybody can get schoolboyed, anybody can get put in a small package. 3 seconds is not long. And it's, you know, other than have a guy just have to get beat by your finish or submission or anything like that, there's a method to the madness.
Yeah, I guess it just it seemed a little anticlimactic from, you know, you two being tag champs all the way to the breakup, and this kind of just being the blow off is just, that's the match and you move on. But it is what it is. And I guess to your point, hey, that's kind of what this one just needed. It was closure, and let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It just, you know, we're separating, we're getting away from each other. That's probably plenty.